had a lot of turnover in your room, but what's it like having the constant of Servassier in the middle for your group?
Yeah, Voss has done a great job. Excited about what he brings every day to the room. And we got a hungry room. Tomorrow's a big day, scrimmage day, and a lot of hungry guys ready to prove themselves. So I'm excited to see what they can do.
I know you guys talked a lot about Bengali standing out. What have you seen from him thus far through camp, and how excited are you to see him in scrimmage?
Yeah, Gali showed, change of direction. Collision skills are improving. Assignments are on point. He's stringing together a lot of consistent days of performing at a high level. So he's doing it the right way. He's come a long way, and I'm excited about what he's able to do, and excited to see him perform tomorrow.
Ryan, what do you like so much about your group?
The hungry. You know what I mean? They're hungry. They come every day. They're eager. They're watching extra tape. They're holding each other accountable. And so I think it's a good group, good brotherhood, and like I said, they're hungry.
Is that something that builds on itself when you're not around? Like it's really got to be the guys that are generating that?
Absolutely. And I think Coach Narduzzi has done an unbelievable job building this team culture. But within each pocket, each individual room, and each unit, there's a little bit, special brotherhood, and certainly that exists in the linebacker room. And I love coming back from staff meetings and seeing everybody in there, trying to find an edge, looking for ways they can improve, get better. And so I'm excited about that.
What's it like bringing in a grad transfer like Shane, who played 4 years at Notre Dame? What has he brought to the room that you maybe were missing before?
Shane Simon's done an unbelievable job coming here, very mature, first building trust and relationships with the other guys, and then buying into the way we do things, our scheme, and he continues to grow every day. He's a mature guy, works his tail off, and really excited about what he's done.
What's your level of trust in Brandon George in the middle?
I have a great level of trust with Brandon George. He's a rock, and he's been in the fire before. Mentally, he's sharp. The guys trust him, and so I have a great trust for Brandon George in the middle.
You have some flexibility to move Servassier outside possibly if Brandon starts in the middle or plays the middle.
Voss has a lot of versatility. He could play at any spot, and definitely Brandon trusts him in the middle.
Ryan, you mentioned the hunger and energy that seems to describe Tyler. What impact has he made, and how do you see him fitting in with your group?
Absolutely. Tyler's come in day one, and just worked his tail off. He's got a great attitude every day, comes to work. He knows he's got to prove it every single day, so tomorrow's a big day for Tyler. But he's one of those guys that gives us an opportunity to really have guys that can play multiple positions. And so he's learning every day. He's growing every day, learning our system. He's got a lot of skills already. He's a veteran player. So just fine-tuning those to what we do here at Pitt.
You've got a lot of playing time for more than 3 guys last year. Do you see that same situation developing this year?
Yeah, I think we're building that depth and the ability to be able to keep guys fresh so they can go out there and play twitchy and do the things we need to do. And if that game extends, we can stay fresh longer. And so certainly building that depth and have the ability to rotate if needed.
When you talk to your guys, they've talked about playing a bunch of different positions during camp. Is that something you expect to continue into the regular season, or are guys going to settle in on one position?
We'll settle a little bit, but I definitely believe in having those guys cross-train. I think it helps them understand the big picture better, gives them versatility, and if there's an opportunity for a guy to step up and he understands the position, he can flourish if he has that background of information.
Buddy Mack moving up from safety to linebacker, what have you noticed from him so far?
Yeah, Buddy's working his tail off, and so developing some of those collision skills that are a little bit different at safety. He's progressing, he's growing, he's working his tail off, so excited about what he's doing.
Kyle's your freshman. How's he coming along?
Kyle's working. He's learning. Excited about how he's moving. He's gonna have a bright future here. So Kyle Luce gonna be a good player here.
I know these days a lot of linebackers are kind of like smaller, faster, more agile, being able to cover the pass game as well. Shane, is he more of like a traditional like thumper type linebacker, like more in the middle though, or is he someone who can move around too?
Shane's got great size and stature, but don't let that lead to you thinking he can't move. I mean, he's a very fluid mover. He can change directions, but he can thump. He's got the ability to do both. So excited about what he brings to the table as far as size and movement skills.
We have a couple more, please.
What's it been like having Mark One as kind of an assistant for you so far this year?
I love having Quan around. He's a very mature guy. He's done a great job. He's staying in, learning, and helping the other guys. Mentor, staying involved. He's right there in the fire. So I love having him around.
One final one. Anyone?
These linebackers and having the ability to kind of supplement the defensive line and get to the quarterback. What does it mean to have those kind of skill guys too?
It's huge. I think as an opposing offense looks at us, we have multiple blitz threats, so they have to be aware of guys at our second level. because of our ability to shoot gaps and make plays, and it just makes us better up front. You know, the D-line's tremendous here, as you know, and certainly opens up opportunities for us. And then when we're screaming downhill, we're taking double teams off. We're making quarterbacks on third down identify different blitz threats, checking protections different ways, and so we make each other better.